Hi guys, my name is Ravish and welcome back to Logic Ops Lab. So today we are adding one more video in our how to series. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to upgrade your Windows 10 to Windows 11. I assume that in your system, whether it's a PC or a laptop, you are having right now is Windows 10 and you want to upgrade it. As Microsoft has already released it, so you can do it now. So there are few prerequisites that you have to take care in this video and we'll explain everything step by step. We'll explain the whole process. We'll go to the Microsoft official website, download stuff from there, check whether our system is compatible for it or not, and then we'll start the installation. I'll do each and every step in a detail so that you can understand and write down if you want to, and then we'll move forward. So if you're new over here, then I would like to request that please subscribe my channel and share the videos. So guys, let's dive right into the video.
So first of all, go to your start button, click on it and type WinVer. So there is one other way to do that. You can just type run over here and open a pop-up, and there you can type your WinVer, which means Windows version. I have two screens, so let me just drag it over, just paste it over here and click on OK. Let me drag the pop-up and it will show you that Microsoft Windows version 20H2, OS build 19042 and a lot of other things. But the main thing is Windows 10. So that's what we are going to do today. It's registered on my name. You can see the email ID and just click on OK. So we are convinced that it is Windows 10. Now what we have to do is, let's just check whether the things retains hairs or not. So do we have a data loss or something? So I'll create a test folder over here and I'll create a text file inside it. So I'll just name it, just go inside, I'll just name it, right click, new text document, and I'll name it test file. I'll see whether this file persists after the upgrade or not. Let me just give a large icon over here so that you guys can see, whoever is seeing on the mobile phone. Perfect, that's all done. Let's go to the browser and type Windows 11 upgrade. That's all you have to type and just Google it. Once done, the first link, which is the Microsoft official website, let me expand it and open in a new tab. That's all you have to do. So you can see there are multiple options over here. We'll talk about Windows 11 installation assistant and we are going to follow that today. But let's talk about before you begin. So there are multiple things given over here that you need to follow up, that upgrade Windows 10 PC to 11. Before you begin, you need to check a lot of things. You should have a license, Windows 10 license. Your PC must have Windows 10. Your PC must meet Windows 11's device specifications. Let's just right click and open what are these specifications. Let it open, and there are a lot of other things that you have to you can go through it, but we'll just explain you what we have done over here and we'll follow this process over here. Let me just open this tab. Okay, it's still buffering. Okay, perfect. Now it is explaining the system requirements. You can go through it. The processor, the RAM, storage, system firmware, TPM, graphics card, display, internet connection, and a lot of other things. So you can go through it. I think my PC follows all of these and I'm good with it. So let's go to the top. You can see that download Windows 11. There are three options by installing or creating Windows 11 media. Check out each. If you're upgrading from Windows 10, this and this. Let's just do the PC health check. You can see over here, click on it and it will open in a new tab automatically. Once done, it will show download PC health check app at the top. Just click over here and it will download an exe file, which is Windows PC health check. Click on it and it will download. Perfect. Just click on it to install. It is saying that this is an executable file, should be executed. Perfect. Okay. Click on OK and it will start the installation. Once it starts the installation, you just have to accept the terms and click on install. Once done, the status will start. We are getting things ready for you. I'll just fast forward it so that I can save some time for you. So let me just fast forward it. Once done, perfect. You just have to click on finish. Once done, it will take a few seconds and then it will open a pop-up in which it will show your PC health. Let me drag because it has opened on my other screen. I have multiple screens. Let me just drag it and you can see on your PC health at a glance. Left side, it will show the system name, the RAM, the SSD, the how old it is. You can even rename it. And they are introducing Windows 11. Perfect. It meets a requirement. It will tell you a lot of things. There are multiple options available below, but we are not, let's not talk about that. Click on check now and green signal, voila, perfect. This PC meets Windows 11 requirements. That's a great news. So perfect. My PC is perfect. Click on see all results and it will show that PC supports secure boot, TPM 2.0. Let's see the specifications. Secure boot perfect. And the processor is AMD Ryzen 9 590HX with Radeon graphics. 4 GB minimum. I have 16 GB of RAM. 64 GB or larger. I have 1 TB SSD. It wants 2 or more cores. I have 8 cores. Perfect. The clock speed is 3.3. If you click on device specification, it will open a web page and you can see the green signal over here. It's perfect. Let's go and install the Windows 11 in my system. Let me close this before doing that. So once this is done, go back to the previous site and just go down. Perfect. And there is an option. Let's talk about the two other options. First is the create installation media. So you can download it and create, and the other option is downloading a Windows 11 ISO file and create a bootable device. Let's not talk about that right now. So the first option is the installation part. Click on download now and it will download an installation assistant.exe. Perfect. Save the file and once it's downloaded, click on it and it will start the downloading. Now this installation consists of 3 parts. You'll see the first part, but before moving there, you have to accept the terms and conditions. You can scroll through or just read it and just accept and install. Perfect. So this is the first step which we are talking about. First step is the downloading. It depends how fast it is on your internet speed. Mine took a lot of time. Even my internet speed is 100 Mbps, perfect line. I'll just fast forward it so that I can save some time for you. So from 2 to 28 I took a jump, and then 34, 42, 50, 57, 65. It will not go that fast in your system. It is just fast forwarded. Perfect. Now we have moved from step 1 to step 2 to verify, and then to step 3. The step 3 is the installation part. Second part is the verify part, which is completed. Third part is the installation part, and I have fast forwarded it. So it's 71%. Perfect. Once it goes to 100%, it will give you 30 minutes to restart. I just went outside and 10 minutes gone by. So you can restart it or it will automatically restart. I'll click on restart now. Once done, you can just close it. Let me close the application and it will automatically restart. If it doesn't happen, you can just restart on your own. It works the same way. You do not have to worry. Once done, for the first time, the boot might take a few more seconds. For example, generally take 10 to 20 seconds for me. It might take 25 to 30 seconds. That's perfect. So here's my system and it will work on the updates. 3% here it is. I will again fast forward it, so save you time. 27%, 72%. I'll directly jump to 90%, and once it is completed to 100%, it will boot your device. Once the device is booted, it will show you like please wait and perfect vibrant wallpaper from Microsoft. So this is great. You can just double click on it or just press enter. I just pressed enter and I'll give the pin. If you have password configured, then you can give your password. Again, the same thing. So right now I just gave my password in a form of pin, and it will take few seconds to open up. And perfect. You can see the perfect UI which Windows 11 has, and you can see the test folder is present over here. Let's go inside, expand it, and you can see the test file is still there, which means my data persisted and we have no or zero data loss. Let me just close this to have a good view. And then you can see that the UI has been changed. Widgets are here, chat is here, Xbox is here, and a lot of other things. So you can explore more. We can click on start and you can see the multiple options: Edge, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and a lot of other things. You can customize it accordingly, whatever you want. Let's go to this PC. You can see the icon has changed. It looks the UI looks really good. Click on desktop and you can see the test folder document in PC, which is changed. Go to C drive and you can see multiple folders over here. Windows.old is the old Windows settings which has been saved. On the view, let me just show you in the form of large icons. My Windows 7.old space was somewhere around 7 to 8 GB, and it can depend on your system. How old is your system? Mine was just a few days back. I just bought it a few days back. So there are multiple options available over here. You can do that as well and just explore them. We are not. So before closing this video, just click on start button and type WinVer and hit enter. So once you hit enter, you will see that your system has been upgraded to Windows 11. You can see Microsoft Windows version 21H2 OS build to 2000.194, and this perfectly says that your Windows has been upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11. So I hope you guys have understood it. If there is an issue, please feel free to comment below and we'll check that out. So thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.